Imagine my fans just enjoying the food that I just made with so much love and passion. This was so nice. The recipe is on point. Please, let's get into this video and see how I managed to make magic in my kitchen. So here is the recipe and the ingredients. YouTube family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Joy K. So today we have another simple recipe with ingredients around you. So whatever we are, our main ingredient for today is meat. It's clean, and we are using our onions here, red onions. We have our hoho here, our spring onions, and the near stems, our carrots here. This is a spoon of tomato paste, my tomato with some chili inside. This is my corn flour, it's 1 spoon, big spoon. And also we have our garlic here, our dhania here, and we have our 2 spices. I'm using my onga mchuzi mix, and the last one, whatever is inside here, is our curry powder, and of course salt, and what else, and oil. So let's get into the video. If you've not subscribed, please consider to subscribe, like and comment below, and let's get to 1300k subscribers. So we are going to start by eating our oil, as you can see in my video there. So our oil is hot, and then we are adding our red onions. So we are going to let it cook. No, we are not going to let it cook, by the way, because something you've noticed, I've not boiled my meat. So that is another secret for a nice, tasty and soft meat. So please, if you do boil your meat, please stop boiling your meat and try to follow what I'm going to show you in this video, because this is what I've been doing and this is how I've been cooking my meat, and it has always been good, soft, tasty. And something else, all the spices, the oil, everything, the vegetables, everything gets to do what is it, to mix? No, dissolves. Yes, the meat absorbs every ingredient that you are putting in your sufuria, in your recipe. So try this recipe. So after my onions are at this point, I'm going just to add my meat, and I'm going to put a very not a very I'm going to put a pinch of salt inside, because I want my meat to have a nice taste. As it cooks, to absorb the salt in the food. So don't add your salt later. So that's why I'm adding a little, very little pinch of salt inside, so that my meat can absorb the salt. So something else, people always say, it's a myth. People say that if you want you add salt in your meat before it's cooked, it will not cook well. That's a lie, guys. It's a lie. I've tried it, and I can tell you for truth, this is how I've been cooking my meat, and it has never been hard. But it also depends on where you bought your meat. But for me, guys, where I always buy my meat, it's always soft if I use this procedure. So if you can see, when I put the meat at this point, it's going to cook until I put all the ingredients and even the soup. So it will give my meat a very nice time for it to cook. So at this time, I'm going to cook it until the onions will be golden brown, and also you will see that my meat will also start to get a little touch of that brownish, because it has some oil, so it will also give my meat some nice taste. So at this point, I'm going to add my garlic, and then don't burn your garlic, please don't burn, because it will destroy everything. If you burn your garlic at this point, it will destroy everything. I can assure you, even if you put what, it will destroy. You have that bad taste of burnt garlic. So at this point, I'm going to simmer, so that my garlic can cook a little bit, but not you're not going to cook your garlic at this point to be golden brown. Please, no, don't. So I'll simmer this for a few minutes, and then we are going to add our spring onions. So another secret to your tasty and yummy food, spring onions. Please, when you're using the red onions, that's why we have spring onions in the market. This is why you need your spring onions in your food, because it gives your food some nice taste, and also the aroma of the food, it's always something special that even when you're cooking, someone will ask, oh, what spices do you always use in your food? But they don't know. This is the secret, guys. It's the secret. And then don't burn these onions, okay? You're not cooking these onions until they're golden brown, okay? I'm trying to get the one to use how you're going to cook the onions until they are what, but I don't know the one. If I'll get the one, I'll put it down there, but please don't overcook them. So you can see how they are. Oh, how they are at this point. Don't mind me. So at this point now, I'm going to add my tomatoes first. Don't add your tomato paste before tomatoes. Oh my goodness, this will really destroy it, because the tomato paste is thick. So if you add it before you have added your tomatoes, for me, like the way I've chopped my tomatoes, so I've not blended my tomatoes. So if you have blended your tomatoes, you can go in with the tomato paste and then the blended tomatoes. But for me, since they are not blended, that's why I'm putting the tomatoes first to cook, and then I want the tomato paste, because if you want the tomato paste before the chopped tomatoes, they'll burn. Yes, they'll burn, because the tomato paste thickens. So this is the way to use. For me, I don't like blending tomatoes unless if I'm preparing a sauce. So I like putting everything natural. Yeah, why not? Natural thing. You can see it's cooked. At this point, it's cooked, and I've also added my tomato paste. So at this point, I'm going to go in with my spices. I'm only using two spices, that is onga mchuzi mix, as you saw first, and then I'm using my curry powder. Yeah, you can do away without the spices. You don't have to want the spices if you don't like spices, because I told you the vegetables that we are using in this dish, they are natural, and also what do I say? They are what? They are what? They are what? Oh my goodness. Okay, the vegetables, that's the one. So the vegetables I'm using, like adding my onions, the red onions, and also adding my spring onions, adding my hoho inside, the way I've chopped my carrots. So another secret, guys. Today I'm just about secret and secret and secret. So there are people who don't like carrots, and also if you add a lot of carrots in your dishes, especially soups, they tend to be sugary if you overcook them. So please don't overcook your carrots. So for me, I always add my carrots later. So at this point, my soup is ready. I added my corn flour, and it's very thick, tasty, yummy. Oh my goodness, everything was so nice. You can see how my soup looks like. So this, I'm going to take it with my rice, as you can see, and this was the most, oh my goodness, the most, let me tell you, the most delicious recipe that I've ever made. Oh my goodness, please just try this at home and let me know in the comment section how it came out, because for me it was wonderful and it was the best, and people loved it. For the people I was cooking for, they loved the food. The carrots was so yummy. The carrots were so nice. For me, I don't like cooked carrots, so I've been trying this, not overcooking the carrot, and they're so nice. The taste, oh my goodness, please, just try this. Try the way I'm doing, and you like. Until next video, see you guys.